My first memory of the Ithacan is in the other office. When I was a freshman, I walked in and the then managing editor, Casey, grabbed a chair and like threw it at the wall.
Gosh, I was getting out of a class in Smitty, sophomore year, and Sean Steiner, the former photo editor, came sprinting up to me. He was my roommate at the time, and he's like, "Hey man, the Ithacan, we need a sports editor, are you down?" And I was like, "Hold on, give me like 2 seconds, buddy, what's going on?"
I just walked into the office and spoke with Kelsey, and I just asked her if I could start. She's like, "Yeah, here's a story."
I think it was when the mayoral debate was still happening, so I went and covered that. So it was really interesting to see local politics for the first time.
I have memories of sitting in the lounge of my dorm, trying to interview track and field athletes, having never done newspaper journalism before, and having to call them back 3 to 4 times because there was like 10 questions I forgot to ask them.
They're like, "Well, there's an assistant sports editor position opening up," and they were like, "Oh, well, you would work with Matt Kelly. He's the editor there." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, get to work with Matt. That'd be fun." I like him. I knew him a little bit.
Taylor is my magnum opus. No, that's not a word. No. I have a really low sex drive, and I think Matthew just ignites something in me, and kind of makes me feel human sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta rub those sticks together.
Yeah, rub those thighs right on your recorder.
Hold on, wait for it. There it is.
I was one of the deer-in-the-headlight freshmen, sitting in my t-shirt and shorts, just having come back from the Gorges, and not sure what to do and completely intimidated by words like deadline and AP style. And you must have 3 sources and record everything.
My first memory with the Ithacan, I started writing spring of my sophomore year, and it was really nerve-wracking. I had never been involved with it before, and I was really nervous because I thought I was like getting involved with it really late in the game. But I went to the recruitment night, and it was a lot of fun, and I picked up a review there. It was my first story ever.
Rush night, fall of 2010. Oh geez, that's such a long time ago.
Going to the rush night and finally deciding that I wanted to be a part of the staff.
My favorite memory.
Working with the writers and helping them develop their sense of writing style and their voice.
There's a lot of favorite memories. On one hand, I can say it's a composite of being in the office, every day from 10 in the morning till midnight. You really get to know the people here and form some really great friendships.
Coming into college, it was a great experience just being able to right away be able to write about sports. And then I also delivered the newspaper for a while, so that was pretty fun. It was nice to drive the van around.
I went to Cortica my junior year, and it was the only one I've ever gone to sober, but it was totally cool. And I got to high five Prez Roshan. We were running down the field, and it was the only touchdown we were about to score, and then we looked at each other, we locked eyes, and we were stuck in 2. It was great.
I can't really pinpoint a favorite, kind of just the people that I met and the stories that I got to cover, people that I got to talk to, not just sources, but also the other reporters that I got close to.
Going to the New York conference when I was a sophomore, we had so much fun, and that was when we filmed the Call Me Maybe video.
The Call Me Maybe video, that was a lot of fun, and honestly that's the cutest video ever made. I still show it to potential students and to my parents because they think I look really cute on it.
Stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby?
Basically, I was asked to see if I was available to be the managing editor. I thought about it for a couple of days because I knew it was a heavy responsibility, but I just couldn't help but think about how awesome it would be to contribute to this publication and work with all of these people who I'd become friends with.
And just meeting in the room with all the other people that loved sports like I did, and knowing that we had that in common was a really cool thing. I had never really experienced that before.
Maybe spooning with Mariana in New Orleans. That may be one.
Tripping over my pants with a pair of short shorts on while Sean Steiner filmed me. I think that was pretty much the capstone of my Ithacan experience, showing off those legs to the world.
The really late nights. I will not miss coming home at 2, 3 in the morning every week.
I'm definitely not gonna miss the file cabinet in the Ithacan office. It's nasty. It's impossible to open, and I waste a good 5 minutes of my day, every time I have to go in there.
I'm not gonna miss that pizza on Wednesdays. I'm not gonna miss, okay, you guys have it good. You guys have it so good.
Oh my God. Ugh. The feeling after eating Sammy's pizza.
But I'm not going to miss Mama Roundups. I'm really not going to miss copy editing those.
I don't think I'm not going to miss anything. I mean, deadlines are stressful, but you can also get kind of a rush from them.
Feeling very all proud about your article and then submitting it, and then finding there's 25 comments on it about things you need to fix.
Oh, late nights, walking home in the dark, hoping a raccoon won't attack me.
Not going to miss having to edit guest commentaries, and I'm never going to miss having to hear the words guest and commentary in a sentence together ever again.
That's really about it. I know a lot of people are gonna say they're like, oh man, I'm not gonna miss the stress. They totally will, because those are singularly unique moments to grow and become better as a journalist and better as a person, and you don't get that experience anywhere else. Even if it sucks at the moment, I'm definitely still gonna miss that stuff.
I'll miss the most opening the paper every Thursday morning, and just seeing the byline and see how the whole paper came together and see how the layout looks, and then on campus people telling you about their comments about your article.
I'm gonna miss basically the entire staff. Everyone's been so great, so kind.
I'm gonna miss feeling so powerful as a writer and as a journalist.
Oh man. Definitely the people that I got to work with here. I'm gonna miss just sitting at my desk and listening to Steve over here just ramble and rap. Just everybody in the office. Those simple moments when we're all just working and talking, and it's nice to feel like you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And at the end of it, our product's really great, so it's a cool feeling.
The people, one person in particular, but yeah, I loved this kind of little microcosm and reporting in such small local news, and it was kind of really a foundation, and I'm able to branch off in whatever avenue I want in journalism, and after having these base skills.
I'll miss most just that moment when it's 12 at night and everybody's been in the office for hours and we're all kind of hallucinating and we all say really silly things, and the friendships is what I'm gonna miss most for sure.
I'll miss Michael, I think.
I'll miss scratching things out in red pen a lot, and sitting at the desk. It kind of feels cool to be at the big seat.
I'm just gonna miss everybody. I love them.
Michael Serino. Hello. I can't say anything right now. He's right there.
Oh, I would like to speak directly to him. Michael, man, okay. It's tough to sum up all of the feelings and emotions, I guess, sometimes the conflicting feelings and emotions. I love you.
I'll miss you, man.
And sometimes I've hated you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, working for you has been a real pleasure, and I think it's one of the biggest honors that I've had throughout my college career.
He's gone. So Michael Serino. Let's see. Well, when I was younger, he had this whole ponytail thing going on. I thought he was kind of intimidating when I first got here. He was always this towering grade figure who just kind of skirted in and out of the newsroom, and I was like, who is that guy? And then I got to know him a little bit better and found out he was actually big softie.
Michael, thank you so much. Thank you so much for believing in this paper and believing that student journalists can produce professional work.
First off, thank you, because without his guidance, I definitely wouldn't have the drive that I have.
So Michael, I'm sorry for all the times we butt heads, but I very truly appreciate your tireless, endless support of me and pushing me to vocalize all my ideas and not holding back and challenging me to new levels, because I think it's made me a stronger person because of that.
I think Michael and I have like a very similar sense of humor, and so I've always appreciated that throughout the years. He has really a great taste in wine and cheese, which I appreciate.
I'm definitely taking away how to be a better leader and teacher, and it's been great to feel like I could teach someone how to use a camera or how to edit a video. So it was a new role for me to fit, and I think I've definitely gotten to be even a better person because of the role that the Ithacan's given me.
First, gotta know how to schmooze. Gotta know how to get in good with photo.
Great.
Photo and design. Because if you piss them off, you're done. Also to just have confidence in yourself.
Oh, a variety of skills. Writing, copy editing, editing for content, some multimedia elements, but for the most part, how to work cohesively in a newsroom.
I've taken away, I think work ethic was the big thing, and just always plugging away and always looking ahead. I think that's one of the big things you learn when you first come in, is to always be looking forward to the next week or the next story, and always keeping on top of things and never being complacent.
Nothing wrong with a little sass.
I've never taken a journalism class here, so everything I know about journalism I've learned from the Ithacan.
I think the biggest thing I'm taking away is a really incredible management experience that combines my interest in leadership development and also my passions for journalism and telling stories, and something that I'll never be able to do again in this role and in this space and this time in my life.
The Ithacan taught me journalism, and it taught me friendship. Scene. Cut.